Oh my gosh. I am so excited. I'm so excited to be here tonight. We have a great topic. We have not had a hot topic in a while. Maybe about 2 weeks. It's been a while. But guess what? Tonight, I decided to do one. I wasn't going to do one. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't seen my people. I haven't seen my people. I need to come on so I can see my people. And we could talk about all this that's going on. All this is going on. Matter of fact, before we get started, let me go over a few things. Let me go over a few things with the channel. First thing first, welcome to the channel. Secondly, thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Thirdly, there are ways and options to support the channel. Yes, to support the channel by, when you're in the live, by clicking the thumbs up button, the like button, so that way we can get into the algorithm. We can bring more people in. We can bring new people in. Let's get to it, y'all. Also, we do have channel membership. You can go over on the community tab and check that out, because there are two options available. You can choose either one that you want, and if you don't want to choose, that's fine too. Yeah, that's okay as well. So let's get. Oh, and we got a few other things as well. We also have Super Chat. We have Super Chat. I know y'all have missed me. I know you have. And I have missed you all too. So y'all need to come on with these likes, and y'all need to come on with these super chats. All right, y'all. So, baby, Trump has been showing out. They all been showing out. And I was like, let me go and check things out and see what they doing like that. They just doing all kind of stuff from what I heard now. And hold on, let me see something. Let me hold on. Let's see. Give me a second. I meant to pull this stuff up. Hold on, y'all. Let me X out it, because I don't know what all I got up here. And I don't want y'all to be seeing my business. That was okay. That's about dementia. I was trying to learn about the effects of what causes dementia. So I've been looking into that because my aunt has dementia. And I was concerned about, like, why are so many women, I'm going to get back to Trump, but why so many women are being diagnosed with dementia at an alarming rate more than men? And I was like, let me ask AI, what have they come up with as of right now, why women are being diagnosed with dementia, aka Alzheimer's disease, and what are, how can it be treated, how can dementia not affect so many women? Is it the food? Is it high blood pressure? Is it diabetes? Is it calcium on the brain? Like, what is it that's causing dementia? So I was looking that up with AI the other day, and because I'm curious about that. But let's see, let's pull up and see what Trump has done lately. Hold on, y'all, let me move this over here to the other side, because let me tell y'all what happened today as well. So I did Uber today. Well, I did Uber the last 3 days. But today I picked up this lady, and they had a big protest downtown. And, well, actually I picked up two older ladies. And I was like, where y'all going? I mean, what you got that sign for? And they were like, we going out here and protest. I said, oh, what y'all protesting? Because, baby, I've been working so much, I don't even know what's going on or anything. So that's why we're going to talk about it tonight. What's going on? All I know, Trump is failing America. That's all I know. That's all I know. I do know that. And so the two older ladies, senior citizen ladies, they were like, they said that they were protesting. Y'all, when I went downtown to drop these two ladies off, y'all was so many people protesting against Trump and Elon and the Republicans and all that. It was so many people. I saw so many white people. I thought it was snowing. It was so many white people. I ain't see a whole lot of black people. I ain't see a whole lot of Spanish people. I ain't see a whole lot of Asian people. But I saw a whole sea of white people. White people is mad. White people is mad. And they mad about the Social Security. They mad about the Medicaid, Medicare. They mad about everything across the board. They were out there today. They were downtown today. The white people was out. They were out. You would have thought it was it was so many white people down there protesting downtown today. You would have thought that it was probably some kind of rally. It was that many white people. And I said, well, gosh, I was like, it's so many white people. So when I dropped the two old ladies off, senior citizen off, and I said, so I say, oh, is that where you're all going? And she was like, yeah, wherever the crowd is. I just see all these white people. And I'm passing, I'm just looking and looking. They had their signs. One was so funny, and I can't remember what it was, but they mad. White people's mad. White people is angry with the system. So white people, they kind of, sort of know how black people feel. Okay, they kind of, sort of, they'll never understand it, but white people kind of understand. They feeling how black people been feeling ever since slavery. So the white people was out, baby. They was out downtown with their signs and everything. And the black people is like, we're not coming to help y'all. You're on your own. We're not coming to help you because we told you don't vote for Trump. We told y'all that. And they said that the white people said, I'm voting for Trump anyway. The white women, to be specific. I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for him because he is going to make America great again, and he gonna send the illegals back. He's going to what else Trump said? He gonna lower the grocery bill. He's going to lower oil. He's going to do whatever all he said he was gonna do. Well, what they didn't realize that he didn't tell them he was gonna do. Cut their job. A lot of them work for the government. And cut their jobs. Mess with their mama and their grandmama and their granddaddy and their daddy Social Security. That's what he did not tell them. So now the white people is angry. And and now that they're angry, they out protesting. And normally black people would be out there with white people supporting them, protesting as well. They said, that's not our fight. That's not our fight. Our fight was when we kept telling y'all, come on, let's band together and let's go in this ballot box. And let's go in this ballot box. But y'all didn't want to do that. Hold on, I ain't got my chat up. Hold on. Y'all didn't want to do it. So, y'all, I forgot. I ain't even had a chat up. I was like, why ain't nobody talking? And hey, Christopher, what you said? They protested. I think they're protesting everywhere, and in all 50 states. But every day that I've noticed here, they got an overpass, and when I'm coming through in the morning time on my way back from the gym, people be up there protesting early in the morning. And one thing I could say about white people get up real early to protest. They get up real early to protest when it something affect them, right? And I was like, is that? And I'm driving, right? And I look up. I said, this during the week. And I said, is that people up there? They had signs and everything. I was like, that people up there protesting? They were up there protesting during the week. And I was like, oh, wow. And, Christopher, I've been working. I worked 12 hours a day. So I started doing Uber. This is my third day because I'll be doing the delivery. So I started doing Uber today. I worked all day today, all day. So that's how I saw the protest. That's how I saw them protesting. It was so many people, and I was just like, I didn't expect that many people that was downtown. And they had their signs. There was one sign I wish I could remember. It was so funny. And I was just like, okay, I gotta select that straight. And it was so funny to protest. And the people, they just marching with their signs and stuff. Don't cut Social Security, Medicaid, and all of that stuff. The usual stuff that they're trying to cut. And so I ended up picking up a lady that actually worked for USAID. And she was telling me that for 2 months, they've been, I guess, after everything went down, so they laid them off with no pay for 2 months. She worked for USAID. She said she's a part of USAID rather. So this lady, the passenger I had today, she said that they were laid off for 2 months with no pay, but they did pay their medical. And so the lady said that it was like 300 of them that lost their jobs. So I said, well, did y'all get a severance, or y'all gonna get a severance or anything like that? And she did say that they were gonna get a severance. And I was like, well, in my mind, like, well, where you gonna get the money from, right? But she said they gonna get a severance. And she said that the farmers that, the government will buy from the farmers, well, the crops from farmers and send it over to like Africa and stuff, well, they haven't been buying anything from the farmers. So the farmers, a lot of the farmers they could lose their farms. And I'm just like, wow. Yeah, Queen, I always had it, but I just never did it. I always had Uber, but I never did it until I decided to do it the other day. I was like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. And the reason why I never did it, I've been with Uber for like, some years, but I never, ever used it. I've probably been 2018. And, cause I always like, nah, I'm scared to put people in my car. Right? But I was like, no, I'm not. They've been really nice though. I didn't know it was that much money into ride sharing. I had no idea until the last 3 days. I did not know you could make that much money doing ride share. I had no idea. Just the last 3 days, I'm like, wow. Yep, and I didn't even work. Today was the longest I worked driving. But I still do my delivery, but I'm doing this right here. But y'all, so the lady said that they were laid off for 2 months. They paid for their medical, but they were laid off with no pay, no pay. And I was like, wow. So she was like, well, this lady who worked for USAID, under USAID, she was like, of course, she had some money saved up. But I'm like, well, what about the people that don't have money saved up? What do they do? And I said, well, so I asked her that. I said, well, what are you going to do? And she said, well, I'm going to look for a job. I've been looking. She said she'd been looking for a job and stuff. And I was like, wow. So when y'all be talking about, oh, that's good, they got rid of USAID, USAID, got rid of that. It's real people that were working for them that now could possibly, even if you have a savings, if you're dipping into your savings and if you taking out and not putting in, your savings will be gone like that. It won't take no time for that money to go. No time. So, the stock market. Let's talk about the stock market. Y'all, wait a minute. Y'all will never be believing nothing I say. Let's pull up the stock market. Let's talk about that. Say, hands off. Protesters rally against Trump and Musk. They say millions took to the streets in all 50 states and globally in response to what organizers call a hostile takeover. It says hostile. Okay, let's see. Oh, did y'all see the election the other night? The judge election in, was it Minnesota? Milwaukee? Where the lady won and Elon had went and he gave like two or three people $1 million when he was trying to buy the race or persuade people, in my opinion, to vote for the other guy, the Republican guy. Did y'all see that they lost? Y'all saw it. And I was like, wow. So money don't work everywhere, apparently. Let's check this dial out, y'all. These numbers. Let's see. Business. Let's see what it say. They were protesting like crazy, y'all. I don't know what be wrong with my Wi-Fi. I might have to go on my phone. Is it still? It say excellent now. Is it still acting up? MB. Wisconsin, thank you. Okay, let's see what the Dow closed at. How did it? It went down 5.5. This is as of Friday. Let's see if it'll say. Let's see. The Dow plunged to 2,200 points. Dow plunges 2,200 points as tariffs. Y'all, this is wow. The 401k ain't gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing in your 401k. And China, they said that they're gonna retaliate as well with the retaliatory tariffs. And Jerome Powell said that Jerome Powell warns on tariffs, Trump's tariffs. High inflation could be here to stay. Y'all, that is wow. So this is what it say. So I'm reading this article from CNN, okay? Because that's who I pulled up. Hold on, let me put y'all over here. Hold on 1 second. Because, see, y'all be like... I was trying to put the... Oh, access on the thing. Hold on. Let me get y'all on here. I'm going to play the video. Okay. So I'm about to play the video. It says tariffs highly likely to increase inflation.
Blackmail on day one?
Sorry, had that. Y'all, if inflation keep going up, I don't know what's going to happen, y'all. I don't know if it keep going up, but let's listen to what Jerome Powell said.
Higher tariffs will be working their way through our economy and are likely to raise inflation in coming quarters.
Hold on.
While uncertainty remains elevated, it is now becoming clear that tariff increases will be significantly larger than expected. And the same is likely to be true of the economic effects, which will include higher inflation and slower growth. The size and duration of these effects remains uncertain. While tariffs are highly likely to generate at least a temporary rise in inflation, it's also possible that the effects could be more persistent. Avoiding that outcome would depend on keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored, on the size of the effects, and on how long it takes for them to pass through fully to prices. Our obligation is to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored and to make certain that a one-time increase in the price level does not become an ongoing inflation problem.
So y'all, in other words, we don't know what's gonna happen. It's giving me a warning, y'all. I might have to go to the phone. I might have to go to the phone because I don't know why my internet back here in the back be acting up like that. Cause I need to use this more, but it's acting up, y'all. I might have to go to I don't know what everybody at, Quinn. I don't know. Now it say excellent. Yeah, it say the connection is excellent. But it did say that a warning came up. So I think it's going in and out. For some reason, when I'm back here in the back, it does that. So what do y'all think about the what Trump did the other day about the tariffs? When he put the retaliatory tariffs on those countries. Because guess what? The stock market went down 2,200 points. Y'all, that's a lot. That is a whole lot. 2,200 points. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. And they say inflation is rising. Inflation is rising and rising and rising and rising. Because I think it went down 1 month, but they say it was back up. So what did y'all take on the what Trump did the other day with the retaliatory tariffs? What y'all think about it? What y'all got to say about it, rather? Because that's wild. But you know what I was thinking about? If President Trump see that the Dow is going down, went down 2,200 points, wouldn't that would make me think like he should see that's not a good idea? Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree with that? That he should see that that's not a good idea? Cause I'm not even the president, and I see it's not a good idea, y'all. I don't know. I had my hot chocolate, so I don't know. But But it was good to see people out there today. Out there protesting and doing what they feel they had to do to be out there. Because what's going on is, it's a lot. It's still prison. Okay, I'm going to go on the phone. I'm going to go to the phone. So I'm going to come back on the phone. I'm going to log out of here and I'm going to come back on the phone. Well, I need to charge my phone a little bit. I'm going to come back. It's the weekend. Y'all not sleeping. Y'all not sleeping. It's the it's the weekend. Y'all ain't sleeping. I'm going to come back on the phone. So I don't know why it's doing that. I'll be back, y'all, with another topic. All right, y'all can log out. I'm about to log out. Get on the phone. In about 30 minutes because I got to charge the phone, okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in about 30 minutes. Y'all not